Hey, what's up you again guys? This is Paul from Maharlikans Code. I'm a web developer, programmer by profession. I'm from the Philippines, but working here in Singapore as a software engineer. And today we'll walk through with you again guys about this gokopy series that we are about to create backup file software from scratch using Golang programming language. And today this is our tutorial series number 3. So we're going to compress how to compress the entire folder or directory using Golang programming language. So let's get started guys. Welcome back guys. This is our last episode series from the tutorial number 2 the other day. Yesterday we have created this very bare Cobra application here. So that is so we need to enhance now. We need to add more commands. The other day we don't have the commands yet, so I need to open the cmd and see. As you can see, need to type the gokopy. This one is a very basic one, so we need to replace it with the our own descriptions or our own gokopy information here. Right now, as you can see, this is the example from the SP13, which is the Cobra package. So we would like to change it here. So right now we declare all the strings under the short then long descriptions for the Cobra commands. Right now we don't want this to be exact here. We need to organize a bit with our configurations with our own constant variables. So we want to replace this with all the constant variables. We don't want to put this under the root.go file. Right now we are about to tidy up a bit. We need to create some configuration package within our gokopy application program. So right click over this at the left pane. You need to create a new folder. Then we name it as a config folder. Enter. And then you right click, create a new file, settings.go. So it's up to you guys what file are you going to use. You can place under you can put many files under this folder if you want, and then press enter. Right now there is it is a very blank one, and then we name this package. We always state this package as we name this as a config package. Okay, and then after that we can declare few things here. So hold on guys. So we need to declare some constant variables. We want to replace all the as you can see, we need to replace this. Our goal is to replace this gokopy to make it as a constant variables. If you are a seasoned programmer, you know what is the constant variables and all these things. So this one you cannot change or mutate this variable. This one all are fixed variable. So right now, to declare a constant variable in Golang, you need to type just const, just a const. But for other languages like in C#, you need to declare it in a full constant name. Here you just put AppName, but it's up to you guys. It's what is your variable? But right now we need to put it here like this. As you can see, there is a what do you call it? The small letter, right? As you can, there is a yellow warnings here by the Go PLS inside the Visual Studio Code. This is just a warning. You can ignore it, but just to make it to declare this, when you know what is the purpose for this constant? Because right now it requires this because you make it the first letter as a capital letter. if you don't put a big letter, that means this variable is not exportable to it's not exportable. So that means if you declare that like the first letter is a small letter, that means you cannot call this constant variable or any variables that you like to make it as a global variable, so that you can call any of your applications there. Then you need to the first letter should be the capital letter. So right now we plan to use this for our entire project, so that is why we need to capitalize the first letter to make it exportable variable right now. And then you declare the whatever the variable name, app name is equal to, I mean this one is a node. I will show you later why this one is very important. App name, just say you can put a note here. This one is very useful when the code we need to access this variable, then it will display in your IntelliSense or the code hinting for the Visual Studio Code. This one is the display name for the app. For example, I just want to illustrate to you guys, when we use this app name, we want to replace this gokopy fixed value here. Now we want to call that settings. Earlier we just created the config folder, and then the whatever you put there, it will be we call this package internally. So the package name, as you can see, there is a, when you press the config and then the dot, it will show all the exportable variables. That means you can use this globally. Right now you can access. As you can see also, there is a app name is the display name for the app. This is the description that we just created under the settings.go file. Now we can call it, when I illustrate to you, I'll make it a small, the first letter should be small. That means you can use this variable within this this file only, this settings.go file locally only. That means you cannot use this variable from your entire application. Now as you can see, when you go back to the root.go, the app name throws some error because this one does not exist at all under this config package. When you press dot again, you cannot see that variable, so we cannot use. You need to make it exportable variable. Now I put back the capital letter, and then now you can display. Now you can use all these variables. We will do the same with the short and the long descriptions for our CLI project. CLI application information, that so that the user can see what is this CLI program is all about. So we need to declare another variable, app display name. It's like a gokopy. So again, you need to you need to declare all these guys, and then later on we will enhance this. I'll just create another one to speed up our time. And then we need another description. Again, we need to, later on guys, we need to use again these variables. And then we just put our description as a, this is a lightweight automated compile software. Okay, and then we want to have our versioning also, constant version. Sorry, version is 1.0, but it's up to you guys. Version, and then we can use this again. We go back to the root that sorry, now we can use this config.AppName app display name. No, the description. Okay, so I just do the same with the long descriptions for our application. And then the versioning, we just copy this config.AppVersion, and we can use the version. As you know already, is everything that's capital letter, even the function also. If you want to make this exportable, the function name, you want to call from anywhere of your project, or especially when you create a package that you want to deploy to GitHub or whatever, the code sharing, any applications that you need to deploy there. Most especially, you need to all the functions should be exportable. So right now I just put like that. Later we will just put some factual information, so that we will be, as you can see, that there is a hinting, right? There is it will display the hint of each functions or variables or whatever you want to put, as long it is exportable. It is required, or is a good practice that you need to put this. So right now we have this information, and then we want to display all the we need to export some of the guys, hold on, I need to create another function here. This one is all the standard from the Golang, the func init. This one is to initialize anything here. The first one to execute is the main, that this func.main is the main one. After that, then there is an initialization called the func init. Everything in the init function. This is a standard function for Go. So anything you place here, it will be executed after the main function. Yes. And then right now need to create this we want to display nicely our gokopy. So we want to display the logo here, something like the CLI logo, like the special characters, all these, the gokopy. Right now is a bit dry. Okay, so we want to change all these things. Right now we need to install some package, like they call it. Later we will go with these guys. github.com common. We need this Nighthawk. This is popular for any ASCII something. As you can see, there is a pop-up for this. Is a good thing for the Visual Studio Code, because there is a Go mode vendor. This is a newer version of Visual Studio Code, so it will automatically detect. Then you need to execute this Go mode vendor to capture all these new package that we installed, so that it will be placed in under your vendor folder. These are all the collected information or packages that we need to use from our application. So as you can see, we need to we'll copy these guys. Hold on, I want to use this to import, and then I need hold on guys. So my figure, so I need to declare a variable. This is a locally made local accessible variable only. If you see the colon and then the equal sign in the figure, right now in new, it's not hinting. Okay, I think I need to refresh guys, reload. Sometimes the package is not reloading as instantly. You need to restart your Visual Studio sometimes, guys. New figure, then config, need to display our AppName. You want to display the gokopy here, and then there is a just put true to make it, and then my figure dot, you need to print. Okay, go mode vendor again. Oh, there is some error. Go mode tiny, go mode vendor, invalid character. Oh, this one is wrong, guys. So upgrade, we don't want the upgrade. Save again. You see the print. New figure. Okay, guys, it should be okay. We try to go build. Let's see what will happen. Now it's no problem. Sometimes the Visual Studio Code need to restart only after you, because I have already installed this software. Need to CLS this package, gokopy again. Now you can see then there is a gokopy logo there, and then the description, the lightweight automated backup file software. Then you can see all this information. Now it's looks nicer. Okay, so right now our goal is we need to create a what they call the commands. Right now we don't have the commands yet. It's now very bare. Okay, so we want to create another. If you need to create another command, you need to right click under the cmd folder. So we call this command as a com.dir.go. This one is we need to compress the file, and then hold on, guys. Okay, guys, I created this package com.dir. Oh, no, I need to declare this as the same package because now under the cmd folder, right? So cmd, all same with the root. As you can see, the root is under the package cmd also. As long that you are under this folder, all the files should declare under the same package name, so that you can access all this. It will be shared, all the variables there or whatever or functions that you need to use. Right now, this under the same package, we call it the cmd from the Cobra standard naming convention. Right now, we need to we need to declare another command. We just copy like this with the all this standard one. So we need to copy and then declare here, and then again it's auto detected. The auto imports is already loaded by the Visual Studio Code using this Go PLS thing. So this root command should not be the root command, should be under the name of our command, like the cmd. This is the standard naming, guys. So this use here, you need to declare what is the command. This for example, this is the com.dir. Later on we will use this command as like a gokopy, then space, and then this command is the com.dir. So this is how we create a new commands for the Cobra modern CLI. And then the short description, same thing with the root there. We just put something like It's up to you here, guys. You need to put the at least some good information. When you access this command, there is a help built in there, and then the short description, it will be displayed nicely also. Just let's compress the directory or a folder. This is just a short description. No need for you to display put more information, because you have also the long description here. Long description, normally you can put a caret symbol, just like that. Then you just declare whatever here, guys. So this is a long description for this command. Later we will change that to capture our time. This version here is no need, but it's up to you. And then we require some this one we no need, guys. Then we need some arguments, because there is an args here, and then at least there is a cobra variable, and then we use the minimum arguments, minimum n args. This is we require 2 arguments. Normally this compressed directory, we need the source directory and the destination directory, the full path there. So basically we need to have 2 arguments when we type the command, like gokopy space, and then our newly created command is a com.dir, then space again. These arguments will illustrate to you, this is all the string variables. So like a C colon, like source folder. Right now I'm in the using the Windows 10. So, and then the space again for the destination. So that is why we require 2 arguments for this command. So I just illustrate to you guys. So we need to put 2 here. It's up to you if you require 1, 2 or something. Right now we require only 2. And then we run this, and we need to have a run command again, the argument. This is called the function, the cmd. These are all the standard from the Cobra, guys. So you can actually copy from there, but right now we just type all this. Cobra.Command, cmd cobra.Command. Some extra space, and then args. These are the array string, and then that's it. Arguments. Try to build, guys. There's some error. Okay, we miss out this comma here, and then these are all your commands, and then we need to put the source variable here to capture the arguments that entered by the user. Right now we need to use this file path that from slash, and then to capture the arguments is the args. These args variables here, this is the array of the array strings. So we capture these args to get the user's input, and then we need the array 0 is the first one, and then we need the destination variable file path again, that from slash. You know why we need to use this from slash? This one is auto detected by Golang itself. If you are in the Windows OS, then it will translate all the backslash into something like the slash, or the correct format for certain OS. So we no need to worry about this formatting like in the Ubuntu or in the Linux system. Is different slash there. Okay, then we need to have some variables here, guys, to capture, to get our file path from slash. We need to compress the folder already and all its contents. So we need to declare another variable. Okay, guys, so this is the variable. So we need to call this copy also. Right now we have this package. Last time I created this package. You can head over to the github.com/itrepublic. Then we can use this copy there. There is a copy functions there. You click this and then there is an installation. Yeah, this is where I compile last time all the backup things, all the file management something. Then we can use this package. You just paste here, go copy. They call it copy. I call it copy. Okay, and then we install all necessary things here. This is how you going to use this package. So right now we can explore later on. I will put it in the description below. So need to go mode vendor again. And then need to import itrepublic/copy. Again, guys, you need to, sometimes this Visual Studio Code just want to disable first. itrepub slash then the copy dot need to reload again, guys. We need to download all this. Also, guys, we need to use the go get tr logs, and then as you can see, guys, there is a shortcut a bit to speed up our time. I install all the necessary GitHub, as you know already how to install. As you can see, the code will be here. No worries, the code will be displayed in our description below within this video. So you know how to call all these all the necessary imports. These are all the itrepublics are our own GitHub. All the necessary packages that we created before is just I will be uploading there. So right now I'm using all the packages. No worries, I will create a separate tutorial on how you can create your own package and deploy it to GitHub, so that you can recall it and just download and install it whatever you need these applications. As I've told you earlier, that packages are very useful because you don't need to repeat yourself. You need to once you've done the certain functions or necessary things, then you publish it on GitHub if you want, or make it as a private. Also it's there. The main reason is just to reuse whatever you have done. Earlier I have done all this necessary. You can visit our GitHub, github.com/itrepublic. Then you can see all our packages there. All are open source only. So right now I use the itr log for our logging purposes, and then the copy is all for the compressing, copying files are there also. Then this the sacto is for any validations for our files. Right now I shortcut a bit to capture our time. All the necessary scripts are here. One more thing, there is some red color, the error here. As you can see, when you go build, when there is an error, it will not deploy, it will not create a new file, it will not proceed. That means in this line of code, line number 43, there is this variable, as you can see, is undeclared name. So we need to declare this name. So I want this is the format for our time.now. This is the for we need to format our time with our own whatever in your place, in your country, whether it's American standard format, datetime format, or in the UK datetime format, it's up to you. Right now we need to declare this globally. So don't declare in the main.go, we need to declare in the root.go for the CLI, for this Cobra CLI application. This is the root.go, as mentioned last time. The root.go serves as the main portal or main functions for all these Go programs, or all these Cobra commands. So we need to declare over here on top. We say var this variable. This one is okay because this one is all in the same package name called cmd. I just put the first letter itself. It's a short letter, it's not exportable. So we need to declare this as a string, and then guys, there is a format for this. Need to search for the correct format. So I have searched already, guys, so I just paste this. You can search the log format for, or the datetime format for Golang. These are all standard format. Now I just choose that because this is our standard format. For it's like a month, then the day, it's up to you. It's either the day first or then in the month. Then right now I choose this. Now the error will be gone. Now this variable has been declared to our root.go. Then we can reuse this variable throughout our application, throughout our CLI, throughout our Cobra application. Okay, so explain a bit why these codes are here. This one is for the file extensions, so returns these are all the some validation we need to format. This copy we need to go if you want to inspect. This is to return for the file without its file extension, so it will remove all these file extensions. Then as you know, we will concatenate this later on with our compression format. Right now we need to compress the files. This is the main functions here, and then the zip destination we need to compress after we copy from the source directory, and then we compress it, and then we need to compress and then deploy it to the destination directory that you choose. And then the compress is if it's already exists or not, then we will return to, we will put some coloring, something like a red color or blue or something, whatever you want. I choose this color package from the GitHub /Fatih then color. This is popular for coloring any CLI application program. And then some message here that we start compressing the directory or a folder. Then we make it as a blue color. It's up to you guys. And then the itr log is this one is very useful because we need to log each events from our compressing files or programs or whatever. This one is very useful. This is you can access this in our IT Republic GitHub. Then you can download from there, install it from there, and then you can reuse. Later on it will display once we build this program. it will create an auto logs folder for your root directory of your application or program. And then I also added something like it's like a fix here. It's like this one is for to ignore some file extensions or folder name or some keywords. We can use this to feed the copy.compress.dir main function. This copy is also you can download from the IT Republic. You can use the copy package there, letter K, KOPY, and then all these ignore. You can also put blank here if you want, but later on, guys, after this tutorial series, I will show you how we can use the configuration file that we can. This one is very important because we can set some configuration files like this one. Right now we hard coded here just to demonstrate to you how we can use the ignore file extensions of files here or folder name itself. Once we compress the directory, sometimes we need to ignore few of the folders or files like the .jpeg or png, for example, or any folders there. Then you can just ignore while compressing the folder. This is very useful when you back up the entire directory or a folder. Sometimes we don't need to have all these file extensions. So this is one of the options of the copy package. So right now then we logged any errors here, and then done compressing. It will not go through this part when there is some errors there or critical errors from the while compressing the file. It may be the file may not be accessible, the source directory. And then after we done the compressing this folder, the destination folder will be created automatically, even though if you don't have the destination folder yet. But when you specify from the one of the two arguments like the source and the destination directory, if you specify the destination directory does not exist there, it will auto create the folders, the destination folder for you. So no need to worry if the folder exists or not. Then this is the successful part here. Then we log again that this one is successful. Now we try to build this program. We want to, now it's okay, there's no error. Right now when you need to clear when you access the gokopy, okay, as you can see, we cannot see the cmd.dir commands yet, guys. So there is one missing here. We need to declare the what they call func. There is a func in it. This is a standard command for Go. You need to initialize again this to register this cmd.dir newly created commands. So right now the command.cmd, we need to register this, then add command. Yes, correct, cmd. So this is how we register to initialize the newly created commands. So don't forget this, we always have these commands here. This cmd is the variable name here what we declare on top. Then you need to register at here, this part. Then we click save, and then we go build again. Sure, it will display. Now we can clear everything. Now it's working, guys. Now you can see that there is a commands there, the usage. All these are from the Cobra command or Cobra CLI itself. So how they put it nicely, you see the available commands there, the usage, the gokopy, and then the command. These are all displayed automatically by Cobra CLI. So the available commands, we only have one commands at the moment, the com.dir. This is what we are created just now. And then the help is, this one is the auto from the Cobra CLI. So all these information below so are all created by Cobra CLI automatically for you. So right now, how we need, there is a command syntax here, gokopy, and then the command name. We try to use this com.dir. As you can see, if you want to see the help for this certain command, like for example, there is a h here, or help also is a long description or long syntax. We just type a com.dir -h for the help. So that's why you need to fill up all the long description. As you can see, the long description has been displayed already. You need to put more information there, so that it will be, when the user try to find the help for this command, certain commands, then it will be very useful for them to see how to use this. Then you explain whatever you need to say something there, so the user will be guided when they use your application in your modern CLI application program. And in this case, we use the gokopy. Right now, we clear again. We type gokopy, and then gokopy, we need to use this com.dir now. And then as you can see, we require 2 arguments earlier. If I press enter, it will throw an error. It's saying that these errors are handled by Cobra itself, because we declare these 2 arguments are all required. So say its error requires at least 2 arguments, only receive 0, so nothing. So we try to clear again. As you can see, we declare the source. The first syntax is the source directory. Right now, I plan to copy all this from my demo folders here. This is the A folder. The folder name is letter A, only that's a shortcut. As you can see, there is a bunch of files here, necessary files like the PNG, JPEG, XML, index, HTML, all these. Then some certain folders, and then inside also there is another files. Just to illustrate that we can compress all these directories, all these folders, to back up this. For example, this is this folder, letter A, this folder name called A. You want to back up this, then we want to back up, and then we compress this, because normally we compress when we do the backup. We compress the folder itself to minimize the space consumption for our hard disk. Right now we plan to compress, and then I will demonstrate to you how to compress this folder. This is from the source folder, and then you space again, and then you put a string. Then I will deploy to, since I only have a C drive, you can deploy to your network or to your local folder. It's no problem. So right now I deploy to letter B. This is the folder name called B. Right now I don't have the folder called B here. As you can see, I don't have the folder B. Right now it will be auto created for you. So when I press enter, now it's working. As you can see, there's a lot of colors here. The start compressing the directory we specified earlier is a color blue, just to illustrate to you, to show the users. So there is logging also. So we log all the ignored folder. We mark this as a yellow color, and then all the compressed file or folder will be here in the magenta color. As you can see, all these things. Then the done compressing the entire folder. As you can see, there is a letter B exists in our folder. And then the tar.gz, we use the tar.gz to compress our compression what do you call the format. As you can see, when you right click, we try to extract first. The extract folder is here. As you can see, there is less files are here, as you have noticed, because we ignored few of the folders or file names there. All the JPEG, all the PNG, as we specify in our source code there, we ignored it. And then some folders, like the folder underscore name, is we ignored totally this entire folder. So it will give you all the information. It will log you. And then as I have told you earlier, the ITR logs is very important. As you can see, there is a log folders has been created because this is the first time it runs. The log folder, there is a date and date files here. There is a new file, and when you open it, there is a lot of information here. As you can see, all the necessary files, ignored files, whatever you see in the folders there in our console, it will be logged here also, even the errors or something, then with the specific date and time. These are all the copied files or ignored files. Okay, now our compression is working, guys. So see you in the next episode series here in gokopy, Go Maharlikans code, featuring these gokopy Golang projects that we are having this episode series. So maybe that's all for today, guys, and okay, that's all for today, guys, and I hope you enjoy our tutorial series for regarding this how to compress the file using Golang programming language. And then I hope you learned something, and I share with you my experience here in Maharlikans code. See you again in the next episode series, and I hope you enjoy our tutorial and you learn a lot. See you in my next episode series. May God bless us all. Thank you, and bye bye.